It would really be better. Like, seriously? Mao, come back, man. You screwed up a lot, but I think a second chance you'd get it right. The only thing that would be awkward is me having the phone on a gimbal. And people would just be like, what the hell are you doing? I'm ready to go. I've got the gimbal. I've got my only concern is the audio quality. Because I could have really good audio quality, well, better audio quality, but then there's no text to speech. That would be loud, I think. And I know you guys want to fuck with me. Just lobbies full of booby girls? That's what Mao would have given us. It was so bad, Nefudis. I did just get a SIM card for my extra phone. So I've got 2 phones with data now. I might be able to get 3, although I don't know if a 6S would be able to do it. What happened? What the hell just happened? I don't know what I did. I put Mao into picture-in-picture. It was just so slow. It was so slow. Like, I had no... My hope and optimism, gone. I mean, today's not any better. Like, I'm not making any bets today. It's just terrible, man. It's just, like, so bad. The one thing that I like about Monster Hunter Go, and Pokemon Go might be the same way, is, like, you could just go on a walk. You just go on a walk, and then at the end of your walk, you could fight the monsters. So, like, you don't have to constantly be stopping and doing anything. That sounds really neat. You woke up and you saw me end the stream 5 minutes later. It was bad, man. Maybe I'll just do this. I do, like, 181. This isn't going to work, by the way. Like, nobody's there. Paintball's in Monster Hunter now. It basically, it's like Pokemon Go, where, like, you see a Pokemon, you throw a Pokeball at it, except, you know, you're supposed to hunt the monster. Hunting the monster takes, like, a minute, and you may not have a minute, so you can just paintball it and then fight it when you want to sit down. Wait till next update to farm AR. Like, I wanna, like, do the things, man. Yeah, I want to, like, there's things in the game, like, I want to do, like, I would like to do them. This might genuinely be better than Shagaru. I want to fight Big Snowball and Gombi, man. I'm not even joking. Wait, is that what I want to do? No. I'll just do this. Anyone's welcome. I know nobody wants to join. Like, why would you want to join? You have so many things you could do with your life. Why would you play this game? So you can get a badge, and then when you walk around with it, people are like, wow, what a virgin. You've spent all that time. I'm sorry, I know, like, virgin is apparently a bad word on Twitch now. That's basically, you've committed it. You've set in motion everything that would indicate to somebody that you have no desire for anything other than leveling up a pointless number in a video game that nobody wants to play. You did a clean install of your game last night? You're a changed man? if I can be forgiven for using 2 controllers in Monster Hunter Dose, you could be forgiven for what you've done. You just hunted a low-ranked Bishitan? What the fuck? Oh, I can't be. If I cannot be forgiven, then you definitely cannot be forgiven. Am I hating so much Monster Hunter Rise? It's not that I hate Rise. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Rise is still a better game than almost anything else out there. It's a little loud for me. Is this a little loud for you guys? I want to turn it down to, like, nothing. I turned it down a little bit. I feel like the only Rise enjoy in the world. I mean, I enjoy the game. I just want it to go faster. Like, just like 50% faster would be okay. I could be grinding MR99 in World. I'm almost there, actually. On multiple saves. Like, this is really... People like to, like, throw this term around, like, unnecessarily. But it really is, like, unmodified frontier tier grinding. Where you're just, like, leveling up a number so you could do the thing that you want to do. Yeah, I'm not trying to be anti-frontierist, obviously not. But that was an issue. Well, I mean, Frontier, you were also grinding for items, although it maybe got a little degenerate at times. This will save us someday. The damage Frontier did will never be recovered. A good game of Frontier is coming. Well, that's just it. I mean, all of their resources are on Monster Hunter Sex. I don't like Amatsu in Rise. She's okay. I don't know what you want me to say. She's alright. Handmade Frontier confirmed. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say crap. How do I like Rise compared to World? World is just a better game. I'm making it in almost every way. There's some things I like about Rise. Like, some of the switch skills and stuff are really fun. You know, Surge Slash is a neat novelty. Blast Dash. Blast Dash is good. What is the room ID? Type in exclamation ID. If you want to. No, ID, not yeah, it's ID. Yeah. I had a really long title that I wanted to use, so I got rid of session. Is that worth it? Probably not. Join for one to keep my spirits up? I would love to see you. It was still really funny last night. I'm sorry you got kicked, but it was really funny because, like, at the end of the quest, I just stood next to you. You were just, like, so still. And we were all, like, positive you just fell asleep. Like, mid-quest, like, mid-run on your dog, just, like, passed out, slumped over on your controller. Tomorrow I might do a little in-raw live stream of my campus. I don't want to get doxxed too hard, but I think that might be safe. It's like a statue of an old guy. Like a church. I don't know. I don't know what in-raw streamers even do. Just chatting? It's gonna be so much more interesting in Japan. Ugh! One student's gonna skin suit me? It's very possible, if not likely. Unlimited. So it wasn't unlimited sushi. They were only giving out 2 rolls at a time. Well, I mean, I've got enough data. Like, I'm only gonna stream at like 3,500 megabits, I think. I'm like doing a bad job. I'm doing a really bad job. I deserve this. You meet my sensei? I don't really want to bother her. I'm not gonna run into her office and be like, yo, what's up, sensei? Igenki desu ka? Ja, chat, mite kudasai. Watashi wa sensei desu. I guess it'd be watashi no sensei desu. How much to do it? I did set up tipping, although I don't have it, like, the link listed anywhere. I'll set that up when I'm in Japan. I tested it. I know it works. Let's see, the classes are working. Wish they were working better, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. I mean, it's good enough, you know. I mean, that's all I care about. How's the 4U build coming along? I haven't played it since Tuesday? ChatGPT, unironically, the best language learning tool you might ever have access to. Been playing 4U? We've been doing a getting high in 4U, man. Once we get through this hell, that's what we'll be playing. We're going up to GOG. Go back to 4U. I know, it's the better thing. You read an article that says ChatGPT uses a huge amount of water? What does that mean? So, like, is it a bunch of water-cooled GPUs or something? I'm sure it's like a huge mainframe. How close am I to finishing the AR grind? I'll be happy if we finish on Sunday. Assuming I even stream on Sunday. Heard from a Japanese YouTuber that being asked by a Japanese native if you like 2D gears more than 3D and if you have anime figures is an insult. Yeah, it's the same thing in the US. Yo, do you like 2D better? They're like, you're probably a huge weeb. I don't think that happens that often, though. I don't think most Japanese people are going to straight up roast you in their country. I mean, the question is consulting anywhere. Do you like anime girls better than like girls in real life? This is basically what it's saying. I mean, it's okay to like anime girls. It's just, you know. Should probably touch a 3D person at some point. Are you gonna bring Asuka with me? I don't think I'm gonna have enough room to bring her in my suitcase. She's actually very large. You like thick Japanese girls? What does that even mean? What? Yeah, so this is I think worse than 120 was to 200. Which was maybe the worst part of this game. It was so bad. Pray for me though, thanks. So you can't, like I said, like my opinion is like, I don't think you could give an AI robot human rights. They're not a human. It's the time to do off-stream AR farming. Look, man, I've dabbled in the taint before, right? When Iceborne was out, I used the weakness exploit mod. I used one-hit tenderize mod. Your reaction should not always be, when things get hard, start cheating. Cheater? Most recently, I used 2 controllers to beat, whatever, the sailor guy in DOS, and now people are giving me crap for that. I cheated. I used external support. All right, I apologize for what I did. I wish I had never done it. I take full responsibility for my actions. I hope that I can learn from this and be a better screamer for you all in the future. Amatsu. Good afternoon. Video is already 7 hours long. It's okay. How hard was that? You're a dirty cheater? What AR are you? If you're 300, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here! You don't watch the Street Fighter 6 showcase? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we got a bounty for that, man. You went to 220? All right, you can join then. 6 p.m., right? I completely forgot about that. Thank you. I would have just completely forgotten. Yeah, we'll watch it. Sure, I'm getting paid. You're gonna pay me to watch it. I mean, I'm kind of interested in Street Fighter 6 anyways. Just to make passive-aggressive YouTube comments instead of apologizing. You're right. I mean, in some small ways, committing a wrong, admitting you committed a wrong, and then trying to grow from it is actually, like, kind of a great thing. It's an opportunity to prove that the second chances are real. Oh, what do you probably got something pretty good. Yeah, that's higher than mine. No, but wait, this one's not 2 carts only, though. Isn't the other one better? It's 25 minutes. Right? There's a non-zero chance of a DSP crossover. Has DSP ever apologized for any of the things he's done over the years? You can't join? Oh, it might be too high for you. 221. You need one. All right, hold on, hold on. We'll post one that you can join. Oh. Can I join? No. We'll do this, Kushal. They keep adding new things, Jabberwork. I think that's mostly it. I think that maybe the only real thing, alleged thing that DSP did that, like, really bothers me was he had, like, one major, like, donation drive or something. He said he, like, needed it to live. And then, like, a month later, he bought, like... It was some great new car. It was, like, a Lexus or something. It was, like, a luxury vehicle. That's pretty messed up. If you're gonna parasocially, like, you know, pull people along, I mean, at least try to be honest. AI is not going anywhere, Pumpkin. I hate to tell you this, but it's like, it's almost as powerful as the internet, if not more powerful than the internet. He owns two houses. He owns two houses right now? Oh, I don't know about that. And you know the scary thing about AI is it was like dumb for so long, and then just like overnight, it's like, by the way, now I'm a genius. Now I know everything. That's the messed up thing, is it happens so quickly. You know. Get it implanted? I mean, I would kind of consider it. I wouldn't want the Elon Musk brain chip, but I would consider something. Oh, I want to give him this thing. I'll give you guys this thing. Woo, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap. By the way, if you guys don't play Hunting Horn, they really buffed the Sonic Wave skill. It's like unreal how much longer it lasts. I think that's the Bizarro layered. Some people really hate Hunting Horn in Rise. I mean, I don't mind the rework. Obviously, I think older Hunting Horn was a little bit more interesting. Quite a bit more interesting, but I'm not going to baby rage about it. Well, it is really nice to have in a group still. I mean, it's basically a completely different weapon. No! Oh, my damage is all gone now. I guess all I can do now is buff other things. Chaos score more weak to fire or dragon? I think it depends on what wing you're targeting. I think dragon, technically. Thor is definitely weaker to fire. If you're attacking the head, dragon is better. In almost every case, dragon is better. There's one wing arm where if you attack it, fire is better. Sure. Origami time. He's really not that good. I remember there was a brief period I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. Those of you who don't play Final Fantasy XIV, there's this type of content you can do. It's called tribe quests. And basically there's like these little tribes of cute guys around the world that all have like a variety of like small tasks for you to do. It's like, make me a bunch of gloves or make me a table. And like, it's all relatively boring content. You know, it's nothing like really extreme. You know, like I said, you're making a glove, or you're making a table, or you're making like a sword or something. Get me some wood. So, even with how terrible that is, you get so much progress in a short period of time, and they limit you to how often you do it a day, that it never really feels like a chore. But it doesn't limit you from playing the rest of the game. It's not like, hey, idiot, you better go off and go make this goblin a bunch of tables, or like you're not allowed to fight Sephiroth. It's just, you know, part of the game. In fact, as far as I can tell, in Final Fantasy XIV, they always make sure to give you enough experience so that as long as you're just leveling up one class, you can just keep playing the game. You know? And ironically, when Title Update 1 dropped, that's kind of how it was, you know? You would fight a bunch of monsters. By the time you were done fighting a bunch of monsters, you would unlock a new tier of monsters. They just ran out of content. And now it's like, well, we can't afford or don't have the time or resources to add in, you know, 5 or 6 new monsters to make this more interesting. You know, because God knows there's enough monsters. I mean, there could have been... Take the pick. Zamtrios, Gogmazios, Celtis Queen, Nergigante, Devil Jill. I mean, there's all sorts of things that could have been added to the game. And I'm not saying that would necessarily fix the game. But I'm just saying having continual variance, continual variety helps a lot, man. And with how levels and stuff work, it's just like, I'm gonna want to like hit me. I'm like sleeping. I'm gonna miss my carbs. Think it's possible to play through G rank without wire bug? Ask Fog. He knows. That's what he's doing. He's right there. Is it? Do I think it's possible? With the right weapon, sure. I mean, Lance doesn't really need its wire bug moves. Yeah, I think what Title Update 1 offered was enough. Oh, you know, for a second I thought they meant like through the end of AR 300. Through G rank is no problem. You mean just beating Gasm Gorm? I thought you meant like, oh, clear AR 300. It's no issue. Oh, is there a Diablo 4 beta in May? Guys, Gorm? I don't know what you're talking about. Gape Gorm. Did people just hack themselves up there, Fog? Bastards. Sons of bitches. I think I was trying to get his lance at one point, so I might have fought him a little bit. Let's hold on to that. It's berserk. Wait, what the fuck, man? Gator, we did that quest for you so you could join us on the next quest. You just leave? What the hell, man? See ya, losers! Did that quest, it set you back down? Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Well. I mean, that, you know. Can't say it is unwarranted in a way, right? Let's get rid of this one. You went from 220 to 313? Punished. Punished. Shagaru Magala. I was using like fire hunting horn at one point, right? Because I don't have a good dragon hunting horn. Guess I'll keep using that. I just want to fight the new monsters. I want to fight Big Lagambi. And I don't want to be sitting here for days complaining about it. I'm not even 250, man. I think about myself like, you know, if I don't do this, am I even a real Monster Hunter fan? I didn't even play the newest game to completion. You're dead? I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna use dual blades. I apologize. You're not a real Monster Hunter fan? Like, am I gatekeeping myself if I don't engage in it? You haven't beaten Iceborne yet? You should probably beat Iceborne. I mean, the stuff at the end, Skizzy, like, I'm looking forward to that. I at least want to try some of the fights. It's just everything leading up to it, you know? And, like, the weird thing is, like, I've done, like, long grinds before, you know? I mean, I was doing Guiding Lands on release. I think the difference was, like, you know, I would level up a Guiding Lands in, like, 6 hours. And, like, you'd constantly be unlocking new things. You could really use a soda, you deserve a soda. Never played Frontier? Am I not a real fan? Nah, you're good, man. It wasn't easy to play. I mean that in multiple ways. I did not say that. I didn't say those words. Amatsu with randos is bad? I mean, that sounds kind of fun. Flip it. Please be careful. For your sake. I mean, this isn't even necessarily the best way of getting points. I don't know. Maybe Gold Rathian would be better. Doing Amatsu SOS after? It does nothing. I mean, the Goldian is okay. She's not, like, amazing. But she does give a lot of points for how easy she is. Oh, damn it. Just, like, brain damage. You should wait for the June update. They're certainly not going to make the grind harder. You know? It's not like you're going to get to the June update. You're like, oh no, now it takes even longer to grind. I would say maybe make some Amatsu weapons. Maybe do a little bit of grinding to get some new charms. And then just call it a day. Don't try to get the 300. You're gonna restart your save entirely from low rank? Why would you do that? And like I'm like the #1 guy when it comes to like, oh, progression's the most fun in Monster Hunter. Are you like AR 0 right now? Why not? Yeah, you know, it's your life. I mean, interesting build. I'm still using basically my previous build from title update 4. Yeah, it's just dragon conversion. I mean, the only thing that's really interesting is, yeah, if I can get new things augmented on, or if I can get a really good charm, that might change something. I mean, that was okay, but I think we would kill Rathian way faster. Master rank rampages? They give you a little bit of that with the Goldian. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. Hold on. I can't even... Hold on, that's not even all fitting on my screen. I'm not, like, angry. You were just like, your health is gonna fail, and you're gonna have to end the stream early. And then you're like, why are you working so hard? Just cheat instead. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay. Got an email from my TA. Yeah, it's like, it's like, is it worth it? I mean, if we're just like, you know, I mean, I guess for like melding, it's worth it. But otherwise, it doesn't feel worth it. And like the Afflicted doesn't do anything. I mean, is it worth it really? Okay, yeah, no. The answer to that is no. But if we keep doing Shagaru, then we increase our chances of getting a better quest. Just like the dumbest thing I think I've ever said. But it might get better. Both of the wing arms take 25 fire, right? Let's try Charge Blade. That looks pretty good. They really should juice up the amount of quests you get for completing it. You know, there's like a couple things hanging around the arena, right? Maybe we should pick those all up first, just to increase the chances of getting some more investigations. You picked him up? And does that work for everybody? Is that a dumb question? I honestly, I never really engaged in that mechanic, like, ever. Okay, thank you. That's great. That's great that you do that. Thank you for doing that. Did I, like, press the wrong button or something? I missed that. You know, that's not bad damage. That actually looks like pretty good damage. I like the idea of dragon weapons, but it just feels like it's so much easier to build for fire. Oh, shoot. Oh, slammed against the wall, too. I was hoping he'd turn around. You think he'll actually get weapons? I guess he should, right? I don't think there was any way out of that. Using that. I just feel like even though he takes more dragon damage, like fire, you just get more out of it. Otherwise, you gotta go really hard into like the weird Valstrax skill. Fire cannon, join me! What AR are you? You're probably working right now. You're under AR 100? God, you're so smart. Is there an elemental cap? I think you do get there eventually, but it's unlikely that you'll hit it through normal play. You have to be really working very hard on maxing out a lot for that to happen. And then there are certain things that can increase your elemental damage but don't interact with the cap. Like, I don't think critical element interacts with the cap. The higher the base element, the higher the cap goes. I mean, all the updates before this really incentivized multiplayer, but this one, more than anything, is like, Jesus Christ, like, get a group. 240 element? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's good. $262 hours, you don't know what AR is? Affliction rank? Afflictions are a special type of monster that have their own rank requirements. What AR am I? 230 something? Please! I don't know how that missed. Skill issue, I guess. Sword and Shield's great against pretty much everything. Oh, that was a good hit. That was like 3,500. Any tacos? No. I did spend today working on setting up my gimbal and stuff. So it's not completely for... You know, it's not a complete waste. I might actually stream the cafeteria tomorrow in Noxella. I might go to campus early. And I'll stream my bougie cafeteria. My campus cafeteria. Japan table is happening today. Japan happened 3 hours ago. If I don't get 2 smoothies, I'm a fraud. There's no guarantee my smoothie lady will be there. Oh, damn it. She was always so nice to me, though. Classmates will see me streaming in real life. They know I'm an internet clown. It's not a surprise to them if I'm streaming. Shouldn't be. I was just talking to my classmate yesterday, and I said I'm going to be really busy over the weekend. My clown duties, there's a lot of them. And she understood. Do they think I'm bougie for taking my Japanese class for fun? I don't really talk to them about that too much. I mean, they're college freshmen, you know? I mean, they're adults, but, you know. I think they're mostly focused on their own stuff. Which, I mean, they should be. I mean, they shouldn't care about me. I mean, what am I? Middle-aged man taking a for-fun Japanese class. Well, I feel like I really slowed everything down with this Charge Blade, which is confusing to me. So, I guess I won't run it next time. Me blasely talking about taking a 3-month trip to Japan probably pisses some of them off. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, they're all far wealthier than I am, or at least come from some amount of wealth, or so smart, are getting such a good scholarship that they're way more gifted than I was. Thanks for that. No! How come you won't play Monster Hunter? Do you suck? You're on PlayStation. This is the last place I will ever play Monster Hunter Rise. Slow down because you switched off bow? Oh. I love hammer, but I will admit it's probably one of the slower weapons. PS4 is good. I wouldn't try to learn Japanese through Rise. There was a website I saw that showed like a word count per video game. And the vocabulary you would need for Monster Hunter is so incredible. It's not really a good place to get started. First place to get started with learning Japanese, and it's not fun. It's not. Is just download. There's an app I could recommend. It's like, I think it's called Kana. And just use that just to memorize the hiragana. And then become semi-familiar with the katakana. You don't have to memorize the katakana. And then you start learning the basic grammar structure, which is really not that difficult. It starts, you know, it goes time, place, subject, verb. And then there's particles that connect things, usually. When you do that, then you'll be okay. You know, just you know, generally speaking. I mean, it's, you know, you're not going to be fluent, but, you know, you'll have a somewhat of an idea of what's going on. But anomaly level am I am at 237. I did load up the Japanese version of Earthbound Mother the other day, and it was really interesting. It's all hiragana with some... Oh! That could be good. That's exciting. Sambatsu worth coming back for? She's an interesting fight with interesting weapons. Pippinitis. I never hung out in the base Rise Narwa mines because I'm not a complete idiot. That was a pointless exercise. This, at least, you're going somewhere, even if it's terrible doing it. Shep's not joining, man. Shep's got to go, dude. Shep's gone. Start the quest. I think it's... Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. So this is it on the App Store. I'll see if it... I don't know if it exists on Android. It's really good. And it should be free. I don't know if there's one for Android. But it's really good. See the new Rampage decos? I mean, I don't know if I saw all of them. Don't spoil me. If they're not here, I don't want to know them. I wonder how good self-improvement is. Is that app good if you don't know anything about Japanese? It's the perfect app if you don't know anything about Japanese, because before you start learning anything, you should probably learn the alphabet. Does anyone know? I mean, I don't know. The quests are over so quickly. I don't think growth would really matter. It's my best advice. Start with learning the hiragana. And, like, don't get intimidated if you start seeing, like, the ones with, like, the little dakons, the little lines. Don't get freaked out. Just learn the basic hiragana and then just go forward from there. I'm going to start my own quest in, like, 30 seconds. Please start the quest. Shop's not here. Here. This is what you need to see? He's not in the lobby. Start the fucking quest. Take your time. I mean, start with the vowels. And then start, you know, go down each row as you go. I'm not allowed to play anymore? You're right. Forgot I was host. I'm losing my mind, man. This is pure suffering. Hopefully this is good. I watched Spiral the other day, actually, Miss Chances. The Saw movie that's not a very good Saw movie. Thanks, Murph, dude. Oh, I really wish I had Intrepid Shard there. Do I have it yet? No. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of damage. Holy crap. Sorry for dying. I mean, I'm okay with there being differences between English and Japanese localizations. As long as you get the spirit right. I don't like it when localizers are like, oh, they're using honorifics. Time to just put honorifics everywhere in the English translation. We don't use those in English. You don't have to put them in the game. All right, I guess for like a high school setting, if you really wanted to have like senpai and kohai, I guess. But like kun and chan and all that stuff, like, don't do it, man. I know there's going to be people that disagree, but it's just like, it's just weird. It's inherently Japanese setting, it makes sense. That's the only case it would make sense. And even then... Cringe-kun. I just don't think it's a good localization to do that. Persona 4 was real bad about it. It's like one of the worst defenders. What does Roy think? When you look at an 8.4 localization, they very rarely jam that stuff into their localization. They even say, like, what we do is not translation. They say we do localization. Is exactly the sort of attitude you should have. I like 8.4. Unless somebody points out another one otherwise, I don't think there's a better one in the industry. I guess Treehouse does pretty good work. Well, I know some people don't like them. I guess they've been censoring a lot of their stuff lately, so. Depends how you feel about what... Some censorship... I'm not necessarily on board with censoring things, but some stuff maybe should have never been in the game in the first place. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion. But maybe you shouldn't have it in your game. Have a war between localization versus translation? I mean, translation is like, what does this sentence mean? Localization means, how do you make this sound natural in this language? It's more funny that the last confinement was in my 8.4 instead of Treehouse. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would trust 8.4 over Treehouse. They probably did a pretty good job with Animal Crossing, though, right? Did we? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Engage is amazing. Is that new one? You like all the VTuber clippers that try to localize to English but leave content in the description comments? Like they've got like translation notes in the comments? Whatever. I mean, you're doing it for free. I mean, who's to really say? How's the air grind coming along? It's terrible! You know, I don't know if I've ever beat a Fire Emblem game. I've played them. Jester Vance, thank you. I've beaten Super Robot War games before. I just can't handle it when somebody dies. It's not Sundown. It's just like, if somebody dies, I'm going to restart and I'm going to save them. And that gets very tedious. I do it to myself. And like there are settings now, and you could set the settings to be like, oh, people don't die permanently. But like, I'll never do it. I'm not a baby gamer. You always play in baby mode? That's okay. You could be a baby gamer. I don't even mean that in a bad way. I think it's great that that mode is there. That's the smart mode. I would enjoy the game so much more if I did that. I probably would have finished more of them. And then, like, I always want to play Fire Emblem Awakening because I think it's good. And then I always get Donnie, and then I just spend, like, a million years trying to min-max Donnie, and then I'm tired by the end. Selling that game with their self-insert? Oh, I don't care about the self-insert at all. I care about Donald. Last time I played, I think I turned him into like a Death Knight or something like that. And it was really funny because he looked all scary, but he still had like a little pot on his head. Spend 10 minutes. Ever done Disgaea? I played Disgaea before. One is probably the one I've spent the most time with. I own another one. I mean, I own a couple of them. I know I own Disgaea 5 on the Switch. I think I bought Disgaea 4 or 3 on the PlayStation at one point. But I don't remember which ones. I think my favorite RPG now is just dungeon crawlers. If I had to play one. I like that aspect of like exploring a dungeon. There's a lot of things you can do in it. Octopath Traveler is terrible. I'm sorry. Bravely Default or Triangle Strategy? Well, those are two very different games. Well, Bravely Default isn't, but Triangle Strategy is very different. Powerful, thank you. I can't get past the Octopath Traveler thing of like, welcome to level 1, introduce all the characters forever. That's my issue. It's a personal problem. But I played Booby Dancer, I started her. Yeah, you're right. That has a little bit of controversy because she had a line that was censored too. There's supposed to be a line that's like, her ability is she can get people to like help her with stuff. And it's like her sister's like, people will help you because you got huge boobs, basically. She insinuates she's not like lewd about it. Because you got large peaches. And then in the American or whatever English localization, it's like, oh, they just, you're a good dancer. I mean, her boobs weren't even really that large. But I mean, whatever it was, I mean, she could have just been like, you've got a nice figure. And that would have been fine. She's a dancer. I mean, it's okay to have a nice figure. You know, you can compliment somebody's, like, physical appearance without, like, coming off as, like, insulting or anything. They added male dancers? Well, that's cute. Why localizers so afraid of Boopa? I don't know. There's been kind of, it almost feels a little bit like the 80s. Like there's been a very, I don't know what you call it, like sex negative trend? And I don't really know why. Like, I don't feel like modern audiences are that put off if somebody, like, is sexy or, like, sexually attracted to anyone. It's possible, like, localizers are like, you know, there's enough religious people out there that play video games that if they saw anything remotely sexual, we think it might impact sales. Like, we maybe went back to that. They're like, oh, it's just safer not to do it. Probably what it is. You know. I mean, I'm all for, like, ultra mega bloody games where, like, you explode people's heads and stuff. But I'll be the first to admit, like, way better to have games that are, like, you know, okay with the human body than exploding it. Oz, thank you. First time in 5 months you got before 5 p.m. You're in your hell stage now, right? I love girl because she had big boobs. I mean, it's like okay. It's okay for things to be a little sexy. It's okay too if you want to be like a little respectful about it as well. But like, you know, like people can wear like somewhat revealing clothing. It's not like you're having, like, full-on penetration in your video games. How do you feel about China censorship meme of censoring the blood from red to white? How's there censorship in terms of, like, sexual content? Oh, jeez, we almost died there, huh? Man, this guy's not dying, huh? Two Shaggies in this time? Well, let's find out if it's worth it. He should be going down very soon. It would have to be worth at least 1,600 points to be worth it. Violent music was cool, man. Could have killed 3 Rathians. 3 gold Rathians probably in this time. It's not it, man. Wasn't worth it. It was 200 more points. You need to set up on the chest. You need, like, don't. You can hunt, man, but you're not. I'm taking away your chatting privileges. That's kind of okay. Just push the button, man. Like, this isn't going to be better either, is it? Maybe it would be. 2 feints, 35 minutes? It's Shagaru, too. There's no way you got something better than this one. I think that... Oh? I don't know. That's a pretty good one. 1 feint, 25 minutes. I'm going to save both of them. One feint is insane. Just don't die. But that should be the maximum possible multiplier for Shagaru solo. I think a good group of 4 people, we could do them in about 5 minutes. This is a better arena, too. This is like the perfect arena. How the air mines treating you? Well, we just got a good quest unlocked, which is kind of nice. Did you get this thing? There's a sleep thing. You can get Risen skills before even getting Risen Elders. Oh, is that what unlocked it? That's neat. This game's going to be so fun for the people that play it after the final title update in June comes out. The only issue with this quest is you obviously want to play it, like, really safe. You know, no parts allowed. Censorship thing? Yeah, I mean, I just don't know who, like, how does censorship improve anyone's life? I mean, all right, there's definitely some very morally repugnant things out there that should, you know, probably not be published for profit. But if it's just some idiot posting it on their Facebook wall, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Oh, shoot. I'm glad that was only one hit. I guess Aura Turtle would have saved us. Matsu's skill is cracked on Gunlance? Oh, yeah, for Bullet Barrage. And you got the new Shagaru skill as well. Did anyone actually do the math yet? Is it 10% more Silkbind damage? I assume it is. I should probably... Amatsu armor skill, so it's just a great way of sharpening. I just feel like sharpness is kind of a solved issue, you know? Is it the equivalent of doing like a full sharpen? .20 sharpness. That's like half a sharpen, I think? No, sharpen is like 80, right? I mean, if you're not using anything that needs you to stay in blue or red, I guess that's kind of nice as like a 1 point skill. It's not bringing the heat like Title Update 4 did. Or breaking the game like Title Update 3 did. Bullet barrage spam, yeah. No, that's going to be insane. We're talking about the Shagaru skill or the sharpness? The sharpness skill doesn't really matter. I'm assuming for bullet barrage spam, you're just going to use protective polish. You do both? I mean, you could use, what is it, redirection? But, like, do you even need redirection with full, like, with Wind Mantle, Wirebug Whisperer 3, and the new skill? Like, do you even need it from redirection? I don't think so. I can't imagine you need it. If I can get a good replacement for Dragon Conversion on a Charm, we'll put those arms on. You really do move so fast in normal frenzy mode, huh? I mean, that felt like we did a good job. I don't know why it took 8 minutes. I guess because we're only duo. With 4 people, I think that would have been like a minute or 2 faster. Hey, we got the Risen Dragon Thick Blood. Well, that's so nice. You played really bad? Well, you didn't die, so who cares? That was kind of early, wasn't it? Was it above 240 they drop them? Or was it 241? Oh, they give him 30,000 more HP? Wow. $1,300 points, baby! This changes everything. This changes everything. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's going to be so much better. No mistakes? I mean, you could afford to build yourself a little bit safer, you know? It's a decent more additional amount of fire. So I can just play this quest instead? Yeah, if you want to join. What if it eats for insurance? Yeah, I mean, I'll look for it. Well, it's just the daily skill, right? Insurance isn't guaranteed, right? I don't see it. Oh, yeah, we should probably check that, Unlucky. Thank you. I'm sure it'll unlock something. Hey! Oh, look at that. There it is. That's helpful. For sure it's helpful. Each risen dragon thick blood will give you a full thing. That's kind of nice. You think Dragon Conversion's good for Sword and Shield? It is. I think it probably synergizes more with that one spinny move, more so than Shoryugeki. But I think you can make it work. It's good on anything. It's a relatively safe playstyle, too, because you're going to... Usually you run defense 6 on it. You just take a lot more hits. That's great. You know how I wouldn't run it on Gun Lance. I don't even know what you would do for combos on Gun Lance. I mean, the spin move on Sword and Shield's great. I mean, it still gives you invincibility. It does good damage, and it's a bit more spammable than Shoryugeki. This changes everything. This is literally a blessing. No, this really does change everything. Change your set for the quest? Yeah, I mean, good luck. Make sure to get your upgrade if you haven't gotten it already. I've been sticking on his ass. Does it feel safer? Can I drill his ass? No. I'm not mad. The music doesn't make me mad. Don't tell them I'm mad. Can I even get the head here? It's hard to get. Play this long. I'm really enjoying our communist arc, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind the music. What is the Shed CCP lore? That happened a couple days ago. That's tough. I'm gonna go pee. I'll go play the music while I'm gone. Where is it? I'll be right back. I'm back. That's not. I'm not playing. It's not being played ironically in this channel. I want everyone to be very clear. I'm not playing it for laughs. Mao is our friend. He's gonna get rid of all the landlines. You're like, ah, zany streamer. He plays the funny communist song. Not a joke. It's the real deal, man. So what is his actual hit zone like? Can you only drill his face? Because it feels like I could only drill his face. Tail is 36. Oh, and 10, huh? His hit zones are really bad. Guess that's just how it is, huh? Saw a video on TikTok of a landlord making the arguments they should be tipped by tenants. Spiral Slash needs, I think, at least a 45% hit zone in order to hit. It was the same way, I think, in Generations, to be honest. They needed to catch on, I think it's 45. I don't know. It might be a little bit less, but I'm pretty sure it's 45. Well, if you did play dual blades, you would find out pretty quickly that there's something a little weird about Spiral Slash. Because you would go to hit a bunch of things and it just, like, wouldn't catch. I'm simply just playing mad? No, maybe play something a little safer. I mean, Bo is about as try-hard as you're gonna get. You know, I'm doing dual blades because I know they're safe. You know, I'm not claiming to be doing great damage attacking his ass like that, but I'm not gonna hit his neck. Tail isn't significantly worse than the forelegs. So it's either the head or the tail, really. For me. How's the grind? We just got a really good quest. It's hard. It's one cart in 25 minutes. The 25 minutes isn't a big deal, but the one cart has been a little problematic. Yeah, I mean, this is not the quest to play lazy. You know, you gotta stay focused, you know? At the very least, the deaths have been early. You know, I think I'll even slurp a dash juice. It helps a little bit. Right at. I don't know that first kanji. Did I go crazy? Oh, is that Kino? Chotto. It was more sad. Itain desu. Atama ga itain desu ne. You almost don't even want to build for weakness exploit on him because, like, you're really not getting much value. But heroics work with a chaos score still. I think so. I think if it went down low enough. But it would be very difficult to keep it where you want to keep it. Unlike Dereliction, which will get you down to 1, and then you'll stay at 1. You'd be popping in and out of it. Usually if you're using heroics, like your goal is, I'm not going to take any hits. Going that way. He's not. Oh, he's falling for it. Did not fall for it. Red health is considered red health. It's a little bit weird because, yeah, normally it would, if you had that much real red health, it would trigger, but it doesn't. There's like some sort of special interaction where they change the way it works compared to the older games. And the damage really goes off when we actually get a topple and I can actually attack the head, huh? That was so crap. That was insane. There must have been like one fractional part of one polygon or whatever hitbox that got me. I mean, there was definitely an explosion somewhere. Bubbly Dance. Should work with, if you've got Frenzy. That should trigger it repeatedly. How we doing? We got a great quest if you want to leech it. It's probably going to be one of the best quests to leech in the game. One cart, 25-minute Shagaru in the Forlorn Arena, or whatever this is called. I mean, at least steal it. I would assume Blood Light would count too, yeah? You just need to be 221. If you're not 221 yet, you can't get it. But as long as you're 221, you should be able to steal it. $210? Once you hit 221. And you should get it really quickly. Come by. Mount cuts down the time dramatically. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, we got it at the end. I got it. The AR grind up until 221 is actually pretty fast. You get like 200 or 300% experience. You like the title. That's an alright title. Oh, is that 70-40? Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of coalescence. This is Risen Shagaru, so he's going to look a little different. So what am I now? Already 240. We're going to start moving real fast real soon. I'm looking for insurance every time. I don't see it. Give me a second. Let me redo this armor set a little bit because elemental exploit isn't good. We maybe don't even need. All right, we still kind of need that. Tenderizer isn't doing anything. Critical element isn't doing anything. We need like that crit eye plus deco. That required a Volcanic plus crystal. It's kind of neat. I think this will be a lot more damage. What does this get us up to? 40, 70, and then with the virus, it should be up there. I like the Wings Auto Trip. You know, on most things they would be. I mean, it's just like, you know, I'm attacking the ass so much of the time. The only time I'm getting good hits in is on the head. But, like, you know, I'm not really attacking the head that much. I mean, only on downs. You don't think anti... Oh, thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, we need to put flying in here. No, you're right. You're 100% correct. My damage is 75% raw. Yeah, I mean, I'm attacking the tail. That's about right for dual blades. Fire dual blades on Shagaru. I think this is the way to go. You're about to see a lot more damage. Honestly, you're probably about to see even more raw damage. Yeah, I mean, honestly, getting my chaotic dual blades leveled up all the way might be smart. What about Mizu? Mizu duels? I think chaotic duels might be smart. I have them made. They're pretty much maxed out. Amatsu? I don't know. I'm not doing a lot of spirals, you know? And I don't want to take time to grind them out right now. 25% element isn't that much worse than normal for dual blades. Dual blades is usually like 1/3 element. The only thing that's a little annoying with Chaotic is, like, it's really hard to boost your dragon damage unless you start doing those, like, Valstrax things. I'm playing pretty good right now, though. Always out of wire bugs. I feel like there's some times I'm not going to have the frenzy either, unless I go out of my way to get blood right on or whatever it's called. He's hit. So we only do slightly less damage to the head, but I think we're doing a lot more consistent damage to the rest of the body when we're camping out on his back legs. Oh, damn it. Wings actually take a lot of fire. I don't think it's better to attack them, though, do you? Maybe it is. It would be interesting trying to find a way to build Bludgeoner on and, like, trying to target the wings. There was a hit I did that did 100 damage on that wing. Whatever that's worth. It's actually kind of an insane amount of damage on the wings. That's actually more than the back legs. That felt clean. It was definitely a better build. I just don't know. I just like, I'm so, I don't know. I outdamaged you? Is that so surprising? I mean, I guess you have bow, so maybe you shouldn't be getting outdamaged by dual blades attacking the ass, but... $1,700! That's great, man. You're in your head about the one cart? I mean, you know, if you did 49% and I did 51%, like, it doesn't, like, it's fine. Like, we won. Who cares? I'm going to get a 30% bonus on Risen Shagaru? How can you be so kind? I don't think so. I think we can get a cheap redeem for CCP music. I'll consider it. Oh, more items to get? What are those? Oh, essence? Melding blood. So is the idea that you can trade in your points for melding blood now and just meld that? Do it? I don't want to get rid of all of it. I mean, I'm fine on parts. CCP Tong in the public domain? Oh, I would hope so. I kind of want to give myself a Mao haircut and get, like, whatever that outfit is. That's a good way to get punched. Why? Outfit's a red t-shirt. He's got like a, it's like a gray, almost like a suit. There are a lot of idiots out there. Well, be good to figure out who they are. The Winnie the Pooh joke? Not a very good one. I mean, the Communist Party color is red. So, like, they wear red. I really am curious to try and get some firsthand accounts of people that lived and stayed in PRC throughout the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution. Because you hear a lot of horrible, horrible things. But, you know, if you were a peasant and your family got, like, you know, an acre or two of land to grow farms on, crops on, that must have been pretty sweet. Also, ChatGPT was very sus, because I was trying to have it give me, like, disposable income per country. And for every country, it gave a normal amount, and then it's like in the U.S., oh, in the U.S., disposable income is $45,000 per person. And I'm like, that's not right. That's not right. And then I dug into it, and it was $45,000 is almost the disposable income per household. Which is to say, you know, 2 or more average working adults? Maybe? Have that much? And I'm like, what is the average occupation? It was talking about, like, registered nurses and stuff. I'm like, I don't think that's true either. Rather play Super Mario World 500 times? Me too. My friend's grandma lived under Mao Zedong, and his grandpa lived under Kai-shek. I would love to hear, like, their stories. I know, like I said, like, I'm not negating all of the terrible things Mao Zedong did. He definitely did some stuff that was really regrettable. The Cultural Revolution, in particular, makes me really sad. You know, you lost a lot of classic art and architecture. That's really sad. Please get the head. Oh, you suck. Ooh. I don't know how that caught me. Have fun with the rise? Well, that's going to take a lot of luck, but I appreciate the sentiment. Oops, 38 Shaggy Seagull. If that's the real case, I could do 38 Shagarus. Fog, we got the best quest, man. I don't know how close you are, but like you need this. I want to sharpen. 241? But we haven't had this quest, and this quest changes everything. Not doing anomaly yet? Smart man. I wasn't expecting for it to play again, but that's fine. My legacy checkmark? I never got Twitter verified. Oh, shoot. That one's coming. Give it to me. Yeah, it's his coloring. Toad. Yeah! No! Modifier systems have 1 cart, 25 minutes. Said I got unbanned before and you got banned again? Do it again. Thanks for reminding me. Right now, I think we're getting a solid level per quest. They just demonstrated that they were an enemy of the state, that's all. I mean, I'm definitely getting like a rank every time. It's a lot of points. I mean, 1,700 is a ton of points. Create some content with title update 5. What am I doing right now? I had a really big breakfast, okay? Lay down on the ground and pop your jaw, all right? I'll dump some title update 5 content right in your mouth. Fucking people, man. $60 more? I can do 60 more. This is it, man. I mean, I don't know what else you'd ever want. Okay, we could. All right, Matt. We could pause. I really don't know what to do as the main one. Fatalis level difficult? I don't care. I mean, I don't care. I hate to be that way. I hate. It's such a terrible attitude to have. No, I don't care. I mean, it would be cool if we had a better or stronger or whatever Amatsu, but I guess people are getting walled on it anyways. I'm just numb, man. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Just numb. Probably get a better roll on the arms are. I don't know. Wild Frost devs made a great game. I love that game. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to beat, like, the Ascension 1 or whatever it is, like the Shadow Bell. Level is this Shaggy? 246. It's really hard, Mornifa. It is classified as a deck builder, but I would caution anyone that is going to pick it up assuming it is the deck building is a huge part of it. It is, but like your positioning and resource management are like almost larger parts of it than the actual deck building. The loop is less about making like a deck that would go infinite or something like that, although you can definitely work towards something like that, and it's more like, how do you make one part of your deck disgustingly broken? Oh, damn it. Yeah, Monster Train was a little bit more like, make something really broken and win with that. Which some people really like, some people don't. I mean, I prefer the Slay the Spire style a little bit more, where it's like a little bit more about building like a deck. But that doesn't mean I don't like Wild Frost. It's just, you know, I just have my preference. And I'm also not saying that you can't get disgustingly broken in Slay the Spire either. Art style is amazing. It's really good. And here's going to do 2-man rather than 4. It's an open lobby. I'd be happy to have a 4-man. You want in? Huh? You want to join? Sign it up? I didn't watch any content creators do any Wild Frost. I just went through it on my own. It's really hard to get a full group. Northern Lion finally got his first win. Your first couple hours in that game, I think, are going to be hard for almost anyone. But Eric, 221. Well, you get boosted experience up through 221, so... I remember last time Dom Zarati joined the lobby, he posted a solo quest and went off on it by himself. And it really confused me. He's actually joining the quest. All right, good. That's an improvement. That's really cool. You got one guy's a lot. The person I'm playing with is the one guy. This is the guy. Do you know how Berserk works? Berserk is a skill where you take delayed damage, and then if you switch to red, your health loss stops. It's nice. It's not really, like, nice to do that in any stream. You shouldn't do it in any stream. But definitely don't do it in my stream. Should be thankful it's his quest? My quest now. Mine. We're working through it together. It's an uneasy alliance. Ours? True. I was gonna say, how do we not have the topple yet? Clown on him. With 4 people, I think we could get it under 5 minutes. I only said Thanksgiving. What are you talking about, Thanksgiving? I didn't say Berserk is bad in multiplayer, necessarily. I just said, like, it's more annoying to use in multiplayer compared to solo when you've got an entire team butt funneling life powders into you. And that's just true. I mean, that's just a fact. You know, when you've got Hinoa and Gallius and 2 cats healing you, the skill is like completely different than in multiplayer. Multiplayer, it's like infinite stamina and you're safe. As solo, you're like a god. You're immortal. You like really can't die. Could have a wide ranger powering 3 berserks. You could. I don't know if that's super necessary. Yeah, like I'm not playing bow that often, so like I'm not really that, you know, impacted by one shots. It's more like if you're playing melee, like you just ignore everything. You know, you got Flaming Espinos dropping his super nuke on you, and you're like, all right, you just keep going. I think yours is higher than mine. Mine's 243. I'm assuming yours is also 243 or higher. That's a lot of Dragonheart. Holy crap, that's a lot of Dragonheart. That's insane. There's Dereliction. That makes it a lot easier. Huh. That makes it a lot easier to run anything. Jesus. Is Dragonheart a level 4 deco? I think it is. I think I should probably switch my set around after that. Build crafting con. I mean, it's... I'm trying to think how you'd build it. I'm assuming you'd probably want to use the 20% bonus dragon damage. Can't imagine you wouldn't want to use that. Such a big boost. Are you saying that's what you're using? I'm saying I want to use Dragonheart and Dragon Conversion on the Chaotic Gore Dual Blades. So I just got a four points in Dragonheart on a Talisman. Furious gives you, yeah, a ton of elemental resistance, which goes a long way. I've got 3 points of Furious melded in right now. Leave him alone. I mean, I already have full Furious. Yeah, it makes it so you don't need nearly as many of, like, hard fire resists and stuff like that. It's such insane value. It's like 3 points of Furious is like 5 level 4 Geckos, essentially, worth of bonus elemental resistance. Because you basically get like 100 elemental resistance. I think it ends up being like 25 more element. I think it's 4 element for 4 resistance per 1 element at max level. I could be wrong there. It's somewhere in that range though. %. So yeah, it's 4 to 1. That's, you know, flat 25 element, which is kind of crazy. Because, you know, that gets scaled up by everything else. Dragon Conversion 3, I don't think it's really that necessary to get something like that. And honestly, there might be something that's a Dragon Conversion 3, Furious 3. He moves so fast. And we got the extra Yeah, I only have 2 bugs. My question is should I put the Blood Frenzy skill on? Because I have pants with them. I feel like it's worth it because you want to make sure you always have the Frenzy Virus. You don't want to be in a situation where it's going to drop at all. And then the Chaotic Gore Dual Blades, like, it's so important that it's up. That even if, like, those pants are technically not as good value as my other pants, like, I think it works out anyways. Oh, wow. That was an amazing flash. Oh, I missed. I mean, Rapid Morph is pretty easy to deco in anyways, right? Unless, wait, did we get a deco for, like, Blood Ray? I think we did. Or Blood Frenzy or whatever it is. Whatever gives you the Frenzy Virus. I keep Bloodlust. I think there's a Bloodlust deco. So I just use that. It's 4 slot for 1 point. All you need is the 1 point for what I need. That I'd gladly take it in a second. It's totally worth it. It's not just the size, it comes out so fast. Alright, we're gonna try Shagaru. We're gonna try Chaotic Dual Blades. Oh no, we're not getting 1 level at a time anymore. Wait, why is it so much less points? Oh, I was getting bonus points before. It's like I was freaking out. All right, let's fully upgrade him. See what we can do. All right, I'm gonna be a brief moment, excuse me. You know what? Maybe I just do more attack. No, that's a bad idea. Can't. Come on, man. That makes me so sad. Help me out, guys. I know this isn't what we signed up for, but I need... Where is it? What? Is this seriously what I need? I need this guy. Not effective. I know. I'm slowing everyone down. But it'll totally be worth it. I'm going to be doing so much more damage. I don't think it's going to die in 2 minutes. You think it'll die in 2 minutes? Oh, it's in the Citadel. Maybe he will die in 2 minutes. Depends on how quickly he wants to pull out his ice blades. The new Afflicted material search is actually kind of nice. It's a little confusing at first, but... He is a cool fight to see his little ice blades going crazy, though, huh? Not aerial dual blades? Oh, I just think it's so boring. Against Goss, I agree it would be a way better matchup. I hate the way that playstyle plays. Because your only option is to sit there and hump them. You, like, give up all of your agency. Probably the only person that doesn't play the weapons that way. Dual blades have always been that? What the fuck are you? Stand and do damage? Maybe the way you play them. You're the guy that would always drink the dash juice and Freedom Unite and only ever Demon Dance. I was that guy too? Yeah, we were all that guy at one point. Definitely. Yeah, the dash juice phase. I like that concept of like the dash juice phase, like your teenage years. I mean, this was like relatively fast. He was so close to dying. All right, just give me 2 claws, please. 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 2 claws. I'll never ask you for anything ever again. A guy creepily laughing in the background. Is that me? Oh, we've got the, there's like a Capcom showcase coming up soon, huh? It's like in 20 minutes? Which Street Fighter character will I play? I usually play Ken, but I'm not saying I'm going to play him this time. There's that one guy that drinks, and that's pretty cool. All right, we'll make this. You play Diablo 4 in May. I thought it was coming out in June. Jamie? Yeah, I like that. I like Jamie. Yeah, I mean, I'll play it for sure. I picked the worst month in the history of video games to decide to go to Japan. All right, let's get... okay, we need our... Thank you, that should have... What was it? Dragonheart? That's a good start. Full Valstrax? Yeah. Yeah, we're using elemental conversion. Oh, actually, this okay, this is a little lame. I can't use the other talisman because it needs a level 3. So we'll just do anti-aerial. That's okay. That makes things a little bit easier. What I want to do anyways. Does it though? I don't know. I think actually I want to upgrade the slots. Because the Rampage deco is like, what, 20% more? Oh, okay. No, never mind. It fits. Oh my god. I thought it was a level 3. You set one out? Okay. I don't blame you. Been playing since 9 AM. God help you. Take care of yourself. Bloodlust? Yep. Yeah, we're gonna put one Bloodlust in. The Bloodlust is there. We need Dragonheart? Yep. We need defense. Oh, hard dragon. We need defense. I don't know why I only have one speed sharpening. Thought I had more. Well, I can worry about it. All right, so we are going to be at 20, 40. Is it 40% affinity? 70. We need crit eye. Oh, Dragonheart maxes out elemental resistance? Oh. That means I don't need Furious then, too. If you trigger the Furious, it'll work. It's happening. We can get one more hunting.
Yeah, so,
wait, why is it on right now? No, it's not happening yet. That's the pre-show. I want to get a hunting with this. Oh, I got Dragonheart on this one. That's insane. That means I could start putting in, like, Expert Plus. I might have to meld another Velcana Crystal. Is there ever a way to make the Elatrian equivalent of this skill good? Mixed with Safi, it was alright. I don't think it was good. Yoink. Losing Frostcraft and Point of Focus worth it if I get 3 to 4 slots? I don't know any other context. I need maybe a little bit more context than what you're giving me. Okay, so we have 60, 20, 80. Okay, so latent power will get us up to 100%. So then we need Dragon. Do we though? Maybe just do this. So we're going to have a bunch of extra level 1 slots. Do we have an extra level 2 somewhere? We can max out attack? Okay, to jump straight to Sunbreak from base rise? Sure. You'll get there eventually. Wherever it is you need to go. Oh, you must be loving it. My phone is freaking out. I use my phone to read chat. Now it's like freaking out on me. I think we want Chain. We'll put Chain here. Max that out. We have 1 elemental exploit, right? Okay. God, what else do you even put in here? Man, if I had Dereliction, that would make things really easy. Just to cause my health to constantly go down a little bit. Defiance? What does Defiance even do? Coalescence? I think I want the Archfiend legs. Even though these other legs I have are so good. I want something to, like, drag my, Oh, I guess, you know what? Chaotic Gore legs might be okay. They give me full Coalescence. They'll give me Berserk. So, my health will constantly be going down. That's going to be scary to play, though. I don't really need earplugs with dual blades. I don't know that I don't want to get sucked that quickly. I don't need Intrepid Heart with dual blades. Because I want something that's going to get me constantly getting sucked. Oh, those are pretty good. All right. I'll take that. There's a lot of slots on that. All right, we're missing a crit boost now. The extra crit boost. And now we could use the extra attack one. Abyssal Dragon's Fire. I know I gotta hurry up. That's looking pretty cracked. I guess just... I mean, staying in purple would be nice. I mean, it's only going to be a little bit, but we'll put 2 points of sharpness in here. I mean, in theory, we could drop, like, I don't know, this, stay in purple longer. What wide gun lance would I recommend? I didn't really look at them long enough to really know. I'm assuming you're going to be doing a lot of poke shelling, so you might want to look at whatever wide 7 or wide 8s have actually... Actually, I don't think there's any native wide 8s. Put in my 1 Intrepid Shart. Fine. Full crit, almost full attack, dragon heart, crit boost, dragon resistance, burst, dragon conversion. This looks okay. It looks like less dragon, but once we get everything else up, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's why I'm using dereliction. Because I want to get down to, you know, I want to get down to the lower level. Was AR cap raised again? It is now 300. This should be the last time it goes up. Unlock attack 4 jewel. Get over afflicted rank to 41 and fight Risen Valstrax or Risen Shagaru. I want to play dual blades. So we're doing a lot of farming. And in the process of farming, I don't want to be constantly switching my sets. Once I get to AR 300, I use all sorts of weapons. This is a lot more damage. We're going to get a bunch of extra... Is red extra element or extra raw with dereliction? Oh, I don't really use the ranged weapons either, I guess. Red is element? That's good. Once I get in a hit on the head, I'll know for sure whether or not this is worth all the effort. Thanks for 134 net. Now I need to do a spiral slash because I was doing final hit. My spiral slash was doing previously like 200 on the final hit. People need to stop healing me. It's fine. That's 256. That's like 25% more damage? And I wasn't even purple. I didn't even have Dragonheart active. It would probably be over 300. I mean, my damage wasn't bad before. I didn't think it was bad. But, yeah, noticeably better. Even in white without the dragon up, it's really good. I'm just taking the extra dragon damage when I get it. That guy really wants everybody to stay at max health, doesn't he? That's just right in the range of health that I don't want to be at. Dragonheart hits at 80%. I don't even know if I want my Clover Bat. That was fast. That was almost sub 5. Yeah, these dual blades are doing some work. I'm happy with this set. I'm really happy with the set. Street Fighter. We're going over to Street Fighter in a minute. We'll be over there in a minute now. Chaotic Dual Blades is a good idea. I just didn't have enough ways of getting Dragonheart for it to make sense. You know? But now, with 4 points of Dragonheart on a Charm and 2 level 2 slots and a level 1, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Now it makes sense. Didn't make sense before. Now it does. All right, we're going to watch a little bit of Street Fighter. We're going to go right back to Monster Hunter after the Street Fighter. But we are going to watch the Street Fighter. We can check our charms first. Mo 2 and Weakness Exploit 2, 221, good. I mean, Melee Hellfire is kind of hard to get, so I guess it's all right. I'm going to be AFK. Get my house. I mean, 35 Element is good. It's just like when you compare it to like what Dragon Conversion does, it's just like, it's okay.